Do you often find yourself pleasing others at the expense of your own needs? It took me years to recognize my own pattern of pleasing others, or what some might call compliance. I was dodging conflict, overlooking disagreements, and constantly doing good deeds to boost my self-worth. The moment of truth came on my birthday when I realized how foreign it felt to make decisions purely for my own happiness. If you identify with this, here are 3 reasons why you should stop being a people pleaser. Firstly, you may discover how to negotiate conflict in a constructive, beneficial exchange. Often we avoid conflict thinking it is harmful. However, avoiding conflict can lead to resentment, miscommunication, and unmet needs. On the other hand, addressing conflict can pave the way for personal growth and improved relationships. The key here is not to view conflict as a battle to be won, but rather as an opportunity for understanding and growth. Imagine conflict as a dance. In this dance, your aim isn't to overpower your partner, but to move with them, understanding their steps and helping them understand yours. This dance of conflict requires you to be open about your feelings and needs, and to listen to the other person's feelings and needs as well. So how can you start practicing this dance? Begin by understanding your feelings and needs. This might require some introspection. You can start by journaling your thoughts or discussing them with a trusted friend or a therapist. Once you've gained a better understanding of your feelings and needs, the next step is to express them. This can be challenging, especially if you're used to pleasing others. But remember, your feelings and needs are just as important. You can start by practicing in small, non-threatening situations. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with expressing your feelings and needs. Remember, it's not about winning or losing, but about understanding and growing. Speaking your mind in a way that can be understood and appreciated will make you more comfortable with inevitable conflicts. Secondly, you may discover that your worth does not depend on how many good deeds you do for others at your own expense and personal development. A common trait of people pleasers is the tendency to give, often excessively, to others. This is not inherently a bad thing, but when it's driven by an obligation or a need to be liked, it can lead to burnout and resentment. It can also leave you feeling empty, as if your worth is tied to what you can do for others rather than who you are as a person. So let's delve into this a bit. What if you started giving from the heart instead of from a place of obligation? What if you gave because it genuinely made you happy, not because you felt you had to? That's a different kind of giving, isn't it? It's more fulfilling, more authentic, and it doesn't leave you feeling drained or used. The key to this shift is to connect with your heart energy. This is about understanding your values, what truly matters to you, and aligning your actions accordingly. It's about giving because you want to, not because you feel you have to. And it's about recognizing that your worth is inherent, not determined by what you can do for others. In doing so, you're not just enriching your own life, you're also enriching the lives of those around you. Because when you give from a place of authenticity and love, it radiates outwards. Connecting with what you most value will enrich your contributions to the outside world. Lastly, you may discover how to say no and not feel guilty or feel the need to offer an extensive explanation for your answer. Saying no is not about being unkind or selfish. It's about understanding your limits and setting boundaries. It's about respecting your own needs and time. We often fear saying no because we don't want to disappoint others or be seen as uncooperative. But when we constantly say yes at the expense of our well-being, we are not being true to ourselves. It's okay to put your needs first. It's okay to decline requests or opportunities that don't align with your values or priorities. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So next time you're faced with a decision, ask yourself, is this what I truly want? If the answer is no, then have the courage to say it out loud. Saying no is a powerful tool in preserving your energy and time for what truly matters to you. To summarize, the 3 reasons to stop being a people pleaser are: first, it empowers you to negotiate conflict constructively. Second, it liberates you from the false notion that your worth is tied to doing good deeds for others. And third, it enables you to say no without feeling guilty or obligated to explain yourself. Above all, this journey invites you to honor your needs and feelings. Remember, your needs and feelings are just as important as anyone else's. Don't let pleasing others stop you from pleasing yourself.